the pit call that was the pass for position. Commanders, if I'm not mistaken. Was
Yeah,
that the call?
Andrew.
You might have to change that for next time. Now everyone knows.
Yeah, now everybody knows we have to change our program up, but Commanders, baby. That was a two-tire call, and it worked.
How's it going, y'all? Welcome into NASCAR Film Room. My name is Eric Eastep, and I am joined by Iowa Speedway winner Ty Gibbs. Ty, congratulations, man. It feels like you and your crew chief Tyler Allen have become such a great fit together. I want to start there. He seems to trust you to put in the work, to go to work whenever he puts you out there, maybe on a tire disadvantage, bold pit calls. How is your team, how has your relationship with Tyler evolved over the past year plus now?
Yeah, well, me and Tyler went through a lot together as a team last year, went through a lot of adversity. So, I've always had a lot of faith in Tyler, and same with him having it in me. And we just worked really well together. And also, I'd like to throw our engineers in there, Grayson and Evan, they do such a great job too. So they're all one big, great team, and then they've been killing it lately. So it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it's been fun to watch. It's been especially fun to watch on the short tracks this year. Ty, your results this year: 4th at Martinsville, 1st at Bristol, 4th at North Wilkesboro, 1st at Iowa. Maybe is it something like, they're all 3, 4, 500 lap races? Are you like a rhythm driver where it's just rep? You just reach this flow state? Why are you so good at short tracks this year?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think it comes down to they're pretty physical, and I feel like I'm in great shape too. So I feel like that makes a big difference, and especially at places like Bristol and a lot of the short tracks, it's hot, it's longer races, and I think that plays a big difference.
Great point. Yeah, it has heated up this summer, and the 54 team has heated up right along with it. Well, Ty, I need your help breaking down a few key moments from this race at Iowa Speedway. We'll start at the beginning of Stage 2. You have the slow pit stop, you lose all your track position, but by the end of Stage 2, you were back in the top 5. You were able to grind it out on the long run, make a lot of efficient passes. Where were you better on the long run? How were you able to make all that progress, make all those moves when it seemed like it was so difficult for others to pass?
Yeah, I don't know. Stage 2 felt like it took longer than Stage 3 and Stage 1 combined, I felt like. But I don't know. We just got lucky with the cautions, and, our car was fast too, just kind of getting through traffic. The traffic, obviously, in the next-gen cars is horrible. So, just had a great driving car, and just, made adjustment when we knew we were kind of hosed on the pit stop. We, freed up a lot, and just went from the back to the front and got lucky with the way the cautions worked out. I don't know how we got back to 4th in one stage, but really, really appreciate my team's effort on that.
Yeah, well, you had good stops the rest of the way, and it looked like, and I can show some of the clips here. Hopefully they show it for you as well. On the long run especially, it felt like you were able to roll bottom better than so many others and still keep the power down and complete the pass off the corner. Would you say that was maybe your greatest strength, setting up those passes?
Yeah, I would say that definitely helped. Right there's this a spot that was pretty hooked up, and I could run right where that spot was, where I was under Zane right here, and same in 1 and 2. But then sometimes we go through it, like me and the 12 would go through it, and we get really loose, there was oil or the sealer was coming up. So, I just think, I felt like I was freer, and everybody else was a little bit tighter than me, but they looked freer. It was just really confusing, really temperature sensitive race, and my car just rolled really good in the middle. I just floated the slick basically and rolled up past them.
Yeah, we could see a lot of guys wiggling out there, even yourself, and we'll get to it in a moment, but when you were trying to hold off Christopher Bell at the end, I saw your back end slide around a little bit. Just felt like everyone was right on that razor edge. Well, let's fast forward then to Stage 3. It was another long run kind of to start, and like I said, you were 4th, 5th on the restart, but you were able to drive up to 3rd, up to 2nd, make some nice passes on Ross Chastain. You mentioned the battle with Blaney. I'll let these clips roll. Can you just break it down? Now you can see the leader off in the distance. How did your car change? How did your approach change here in Stage 3 when you had the win in your sights?
Yeah, just making sure I can get these passes down pretty quick and get past everybody, so I can kind of get my track position back. And obviously we had a little bit newer tires. The strategy was cycle was about to play out, so being able to pass these guys as fast as you can and get the distance sooner, and the time, make it less time as you can, to where it helps you out back on the back of the side of the run. And so that's what we did there. It was, got the race pretty hard, but got to pass these guys pretty quick, and the tire advantage helped us for sure. And then just got way out front and held them off.
Yeah, it was good stuff. And you got yourself close enough to Christopher Bell that your crew chief Tyler Allen was able to make the pit call that was the pass for position. Commanders, if I'm not mistaken. Was that the call?
Commanders.
You might have to change that for next time. Now everyone knows.
Yeah, now everybody knows we have to change our program up, but the Commanders work. So, hopefully they have a great year this year. We're looking for another 2024, 2025 season for them.
Bounce back year for Jaden Daniels. Stay healthy.
Win at the Eagles' place, so we can just run it into the Eagles' face. Yeah.
I like it. Well, hey, if this pick call and this win is any, hopefully this was a good omen for the upcoming Commanders season. But I mean, yeah, this kind of played out a lot like your last win at Bristol, where once again you got the track position, but were kind of at a tire disadvantage. So, did you have to change any bit about how you drove the car that final run when you were holding off Bell and going through lap traffic?
Yeah, I mean, I was really loose. Like, I just watched the last 10 laps on Twitter or on X, and watched show me it the last 10 laps, and I was just like wiggling all over the place, and it felt like that like the whole race for me. And we were just running an edge, and I feel like that's why these cars are like some of the hardest to drive in the world. And we're so on edge the whole time, and so just fortunately got the clean air, which is huge, obviously, and then got the helm off. I think I was a little bit freer into the corner, but I could get off good, and he was tighter, and he was good into the corner, but couldn't get off as good, and so it kind of worked out. It was looked like a good little race to watch at the end.
Yeah, it was a fun battle, and there was a couple moments where it looked like you were very versatile. You could pass low, pass high, or middle, I guess. Whereas Bell, it seemed like he really wanted to make that second or maybe even the third lane work. I know that's how he was able to get past Ryan Blaney for the lead the previous run. So there were a couple moments, this one in particular, where he almost got to your right rear. Do you remember this moment specifically? And were you thinking, like, I got to defend this, or were you more focused on just hitting your marks?
Yeah, for me, like I couldn't really run great up top, and I thought it was just a little bit too much distance for my balance, and so to keep it kind of tighter with my car, like a tighter radius, it kept my car kind of on the tighter side, and so I kind of had to run with that. And Christopher's like a little bit tighter up into the corners, and I could move around more. So if the track, like if they had like an actual paved like top lane, he would have passed me probably. So he was so fast, and to be able to hold him off was super cool.
Yeah, well, you did a great job, Ty. Congratulations on the win. Last question. I know there's just a few races left to go in the regular season. It's going to be tough to catch Denny Hamlin, his points advantage. But right now, you're holding down the 2 seed after this win. I'll ask it like this. Why is your team equipped to go on a title run this fall?
Yeah, for us, I feel like we all really work really good together. We all support each other a lot, and so we're all on the same page, and we all want to go win the title, and I think we have a shot to do it for sure, and even maybe get the regular season too if we win like the next 2 races. So, we'll see what happens. Really looking forward to the rest of the postseason.
Yeah, we'll keep the momentum going. Congratulations on the win, and good luck to your Commanders. The start of the football season coming up soon. Ty, really appreciate your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good one, man.